Hi, today I'm going to show you how I use You Doodle to edit my paintings before I actually paint on them when I'm near the finish line. So this is You Doodle app here. It's available for iOS. I have it running on my phone but also on this iPad Pro. So I'm going to go ahead and select. Okay, so now you see your toolbar along the bottom and a gear icon, a few little things there. I go into File, and we're going to go into Import. You can either draw on top of the photo, or you can edit the photo. I'm going to select Edit the Photo. I'm going to go to my camera roll to find the photo that I have taken of my artwork that isn't finished. And I'm going to select this piece of work. So I can rotate it in this picture if I wanted to, or I can crop it. So I'm going to leave it like this because that is the orientation it is. So it's going to open on the screen here. I can't change the orientation now that it's open. So along the bottom we see the various tools. The one that we can't use on this because it is our background layer is the erase tool because it will erase right out. So I don't use that one on this, but if you draw on top of the photo, you can go ahead and use that. So the brush tool is of course a favorite, and you can open it up and you can select the opacity and the size. And as you select the size, you can see it along here and the color you have selected. So if you want to test it out, you can use a pen or Apple Pencil or your fingertip. They will both work. The pencil is a little bit more accurate if you want to draw around and get details, of course. If I don't like that, I can just hit the back button there and erase it. So if I erase too much, I can just hit the forward button and bring it back if I change my mind. The next tool here is the color picker. So the color picker, eyedropper, you can go and pick a color. So let me pick this peach. You see it now on the eyedropper tool. I want to put it on the brush tool. So now it's on the brush tool. I can draw some outlines. Say I wanted to put a little peach somewhere else, but I want a bigger size. I can do that. Maybe I want to draw something down here. At any time you can hit that back button and erase. The fill, again, I can pick a color and I can put it on my fill bucket. And what this will do is fill in some color. So it'll move color around. You can kind of see it happening there wherever you put your finger. So you can use that. I don't really use it too much. The tolerance, the more tolerance you give it, the more it's going to fill in. So it goes over what you already have. Okay, so scissors. What you can do with scissors is cut something out. So I'll cut around this person. So I'm going to now, oops. Oh dear. A single tap, and I can now trim, cut, copy, paste, or make it a square or circle. So I'm going to copy it, and I am going to go over here and I'm going to paste it. Okay, so that looks good. And I can then move it around and decide where I want it, so, and how big I want it. So I can just pull it out. This guy's in front. Let's make him a little bigger. And maybe I'll put him off the edge. Anything that's over the edge is going to be cut off. That feels a little too big. Okay, good. Press done at the bottom. Are you done? Yes. Okay, so I don't like the fact that this figure is just stopped there, so I'm going to take my color picker and I am going to make him, let's make him a different color. So let's pick this darker navy and I'm going to put it on the recolor tool over here. So let's try the navy. So it has the white underneath it, or greeny color. So it's going to be influenced. And if I wanted to add some of that color somewhere else, of course I can. Changing some of this up. So you can just kind of play till your heart's content. So I'm going to take that off. Say you wanted to use the airbrush tool. So this has dark navy on it. So say I wanted to put a little over here, just airbrush. You can see I'm getting that soft edge. It's kind of unusual. Okay, I'm going to say I don't really like that. Take it away. Okay, the spray paint, I have purple on here. So you can tell that you get this kind of sprayed graffiti-like effect. The chalk, same deal. You can get that chalky line, which can come in handy if you want that kind of look. So I would just basically, oh, what haven't I showed you? Smudge. So if you want a softer edge somewhere, you can run your finger around and just kind of soften that edge up. And if you want to blur the edge, you can do that too. So just kind of blurs something, pushes it back into the background a little bit. When you're all finished, you want to hit the file button again and save or save as. So if you press save as, you can save as a JPEG, a PNG, a TIFF, or a PDF. So I'm just going to save it as a JPEG back to my camera roll. I might want to work up some other ideas before I finish, so I could back this out and try some other things and have several ideas to work with. So you can see the possibilities of drawing on top of your photo, editing your photo, that you can make some changes before committing to it on your painting. I hope this was helpful and that you will give it a try. Thanks for watching.